Well, I'm up here at the Capitol building and just kind of driving around, you know. Been up here a little while, but I thought it's such a perfect day that I would go ahead and film a little bit. Another day I will do more. But it is really super gorgeous today. Super gorgeous. Sure is. Beautiful. It's cloudy, it's breezy, and it's 76 degrees. It was a little bit cooler than that, but now it's, you know, it's a little bit warm. It's beautiful. One of my favorite places in Frankfort to be is here. You know, come up through here and take a bunch of pictures. The road's not very rough, so the video will bounce around, you know, a little. At some point I'm going to try to get something that doesn't bounce around so much, you know. Trying to hold it and do it, but you know, that's not good driving practice anyway, and then it's not. So I gotta set it back down, sorry. It's just the way it is, right? So I'm gonna turn right here and go up there and drive back around the Capitol again. And these old buildings and rock walls, I just love them. Like some of my favorite, you know, favorite stuff. See the Capitol building up there? It's beautiful, but they got scaffolding around the top right now, so, you know, let me see. Let me zoom that back a little bit. You can get more of a... I don't want to get too much of the dash. It's beautiful, and they always have the prettiest flowers, you know, out here. In the spring, it's tulips. They put tulips in all those beds, and then when they're kind of going out, they come over here and they just take them all out and plant new stuff. So, let's see how the scaffolding looks on top of that. It's not beautiful like it was, but right now, this is what we have. See, so I just don't want to get too much hood in here. Car hood. Hood of the car, don't want to get too much of that. See those flowers there? Isn't that beautiful? Flags flying on the Capitol. And somebody's behind me. I know they're not happy. I know they're not happy. So I'm going to pull over and let them have it. Just because they're not happy. I always upset them right about here, you know, going up this little incline. And there's over here is some little that right there, the monument thing that they created, and to the side of that there's some benches you can sit. In spring they have beautiful lavender color or whatever you want to call it, rhododendrons, big old huge flowers. It's beautiful. I've taken, that's behind the bench to sit, and I've taken pictures of those before. They're just so pretty. They're almost a pink looking or something, but they're beautiful. And let me tell you, I have taken a ton of pictures right here with this angle from the side right here. See this? I've taken a lot of those. Well, somebody's upset with me, so I'm moving again. Probably not a nice thing for me to do, you know. Today's kind of, you know, not too many people out and about around the Capitol today. So it's kind of okay to be doing this. Got a parking lot over here. When I get right up here, I'm going to tell you something that I've really been disappointed with, really upset about. Right now, I'm not liking all these blue, I don't know, what are they, garbage things or something? I don't like that. I like them to keep the place looking good, throw whatever they have to in and move it, you know. See the big clock here? See that? In Frankfort. And see those yellow posts. Used to, you could drive all the way around this. You could just drive around it. No problem. And it was great to see the back of the Capitol building, you know. But now you can't do it. I guess Governor Andy Beshear felt like he wasn't safe enough or something. And so he... See the clock right here? I don't know. It's trying not to... I don't know what the deal is that it doesn't want to allow me to do what I want to do today. It would do that with pictures too, and I was trying to take pictures that would just kind of, screen would just go black on me. I don't know why that was. But see our beautiful Frankfort, Kentucky clock. Isn't that pretty? Now, I have walked around that, and you can go around back of it. There's a walk path around back of it. And where you see the water shooting up there, it's really nice too. And it's painted like a aqua or some color like that. There, it's a big thing with water, and you can walk in it. Sometime I might come up and just walk around it and film the flowers and the water and everything, you know. I've brought my grandson up here, and he liked it really well, and took pictures of him in the fall when the leaves were beautiful and falling, you know. It's just real pretty up here. But I just kind of regret that you can't get to see everything the way that it should be. My car windows should be nicer, but they're not nice enough at the moment. See how pretty that looks? And you can walk around the back of it. Okay. Before somebody gets behind me and gets upset, I better get rolling again, right? And so there we go. All right. Thanks for coming along with me again. When I post this upload it to YouTube, this little video here, be sure to like it if you do like it, and subscribe. Also in the comment section, if you will comment that you subscribed, that will be very, very nice, and I will respond. And, you know, I would do that unless I had like hundreds and hundreds of comments, and it'd take me a long time to get to all of them, but I might say something, right, to everybody. I don't want to leave anybody out, of course. But I thank you for riding along with me. Thank you. Now, occasionally I do go to some interesting places. You know, I've gone to Florida a couple times, gone to Alabama, Indiana quite a few times, Ohio occasionally, and it's been years since I went to Virginia or West Virginia, though. But in Kentucky, I've went to quite a few counties, of course, because I'm in Kentucky. This is Frankfort, Kentucky, and this is like the Capitol area. See, you can see the Capitol dome in the background here, where they're working on it, you know, on the dome. Let me just drive over here and show you something before we get out of this area. Let me show you. So, 8 years ago, when the trees were just starting to get a little bit, getting leaves on them and everything, my late husband brought me over here. We had never come over here and gotten up on this parking garage area. I'm on the parking garage right now. Just drove onto it, okay? So I wanted to show you something. Right, we went to each end of it here. There was some doves sitting on the rock wall. And we went to each end of this area right here. And we got out and looked over, because it's a long ways down. We may do that sometime. You and I together, we might do this. But what I really want to show you is, that was like at the end, it was like probably end of March, early April. I think it might have been early April when we came, and everything was just getting greened out. But look over there, you see that? See that area right there? See that? That is the Frankfort Cemetery. And that is where my beloved is laying in peace, lying in peace, resting in peace. And it's right there in that general area, sort of maybe on the point there a little bit on over to here. It's close to the maintenance building, and that's where he is. And I did not have any idea, and neither did he, of course, at the time when we were here. We didn't know that in less than a year he would be gone, and that would be his final resting place. We didn't know that. It was difficult for a long time when I would come here. One of these days I'm going to take you up there and drive you around the cemetery and let you see. It is a beautiful cemetery as far as cemeteries go. It's big, but it's not like huge like Lexington or anything, but big enough. And but yeah, we came over here, and at first it was difficult to come here, and just I'd drive over here and look over there and let my heart be broken and everything, And you can ramp down, not that side that's coming up, but you can go down the other side. But I don't want to do that. I think we might have done that once or something, but it's not my thing. It's not my thing. But I learned, I was loving to come up to the Capitol area before the COVID pandemic started. But I tell you what, they closed the parks down during that time. I might have said that before. See how lovely it is, people out walking. This is beautiful up here. But I truly regret that they have gotten it now to where that you can't drive around it. You could drive all the way around it, and it's such a beautiful place up here. I think that it would be beautiful to have a wedding right there on the steps. This is the back of the Capitol, and I think it would be so beautiful to be up here and have a wedding there if you were going to get married. It's a lovely place to get married, I think. Would be great. And there went a squirrel across. I don't know if you saw that, but you might have. I'm going to pull over because some people's behind me, and I don't like to upset people. I'm almost to the governor's mansion, but I'm just going to let people get past me. I don't like to make people unhappy, look at this. It's, I don't know exactly what that goes to, but, you know. I don't know where that little row goes to. But here we are now. We're going to pull back out and show you again. I'm going to just roll my windows down so I can get a good clear picture. See that? That's the Capitol right there, part of it. And, alrighty then. Let's roll on, shall we? Now this road is a little bumpy, so the camera might shake a little too much. But see here, over here is. This is the governor's mansion. That's the governor's mansion right there. I guess it's always had this fence here. I just don't remember it being so, but then, you know, I don't remember everything. I wanted you to see this beautiful basket of flowers right there. Isn't that pretty? Always love that. I love that right there. And I'm going to go back over here to the governor's mansion. See the sign right here? See that? And I, for one, love those lamps. I just love those lamps. Okay, let's swing around here now and let you get a little bit more of a view of the gate here. And the governor's mansion. Kentucky Governor's Mansion. And whether you agree with his political stuff or not is not even why I'm filming. I think it's beautiful up here, and I like to come up here and take pictures, and the Lord blesses me to get to do it, you know. And look at this. Don't you love those big trees right there? It's beautiful. So far, I don't see anybody behind me that's going to get upset with me. so yeah. So something that I do sometimes too, I've done it a lot, is I take pictures in this general area right here to get beautiful pictures of the Capitol building, you know. And it's really, I've only went up on the steps up there maybe a couple of times, maybe 3. And it's beautiful when you do that, you know. And in the spring, they have beautiful flowers up there. I don't know what they have this time of year. And those trees that have the white blooms on them, I don't know, maybe bred for pear or something, I'm not sure. And that's always really beautiful. Really beautiful. So before we turn down through there, I'm going to get right out here. I'm going to drive around this little circle here just once and let you see that. It's a cloudy day today. overcast, and a few drops of rain fell, but I was really hoping we would get a lot of rain. That's just the way I am. I like that. Now here is, see the Capitol there? I probably need to push this back a little so you can see it better. See there? And the flowers in front of it are just fantastic. Beautiful, beautiful. See? And I hope that's not bugging your eyes too much. Not too much. I hope it isn't. Alright. Let's roll, baby, roll. Okay. Well, I want to show you one thing. I want to show you these flowers right here before we roll. Isn't that pretty? This circle.